George and her friends were in the playground. They made the roundabout go so fast that George flew off and landed in a tree. "Careful, George," said Peppa, but George fell out of the tree onto his head. "I'm okay," said George. "The grass was soft." "You were lucky," said Peppa, "because they haven't finished the new hospital yet. You'll need it one day, I'm sure. You have so many accidents." The hospital was indeed being finished today on the other side of town. Went up quickly, and when finished, had a new ambulance as well. Back at the playground, Thomas brought Danny Dog and Susie Sheep. He dropped them off and then turned round. They took turns on the slide while Danny and Susie played in the treehouse. Then Peppa slipped at the top of the slide and fell backwards, landing on her head. The ground wasn't soft and Peppa was dazed. Thomas said he'd go and get some help. Peppa's head hurt. Thomas got a message to the new hospital. Daddy Pig was driving the ambulance today, and he went as fast as he could to the playground. He examined Peppa and said he needed to get her checked over at the hospital. With Peppa on a stretcher in the back, he returned to the hospital. Nurse Mummy Pig was waiting for the casualty, and they got Peppa onto a bed. Nurse Mummy checked Peppa's head. "I think she'll be all right," she said to Daddy Pig, "but I'll put some bandages on the cuts." Daddy Pig went to get the ambulance ready for more casualties. There were lots of beds in the hospital, even some upstairs. Peppa was sitting at the hospital computer with her bandages on.
Hooray!
Peppa turned round and saw all her friends. They'd come to make sure she was all right. She was. Thanks for watching our story featuring the Peppa Pig Hospital construction set. It's easy to put together and has some great features, including the ambulance. Thanks again. Here's another video you may have missed. All outing. They were visiting the Sodor Search and Rescue Centre, and Belle, the firefighting tank engine, was telling Madame Gazelle, Peppa's teacher, and her class all about the work of the rescue centre. Belle explained that she gets to fires by using the railway tracks, but that they also have a big red fire engine that uses the roads. A fireman then arrived with the red fire engine for the class to look at. They all gathered round and looked at the fire hoses and other rescue tools. "Right," said Madame Gazelle. "I need a volunteer to do something very special." Peppa immediately volunteered. "Okay, Peppa, I'll choose you." Just then they heard a loud siren. "Oh, is that my surprise?" said Peppa. "No," said Belle, "that means that someone is in trouble and I've got to go and rescue them." "Can we come?" said the class. "No, it's too dangerous for you, I'm afraid. You stay here." With that, Belle rushed off on the rails. She followed Flynn to a fire on the other side of the island. Peppa had to get changed and came back with a yellow fire coat. "Where's your safety helmet, Peppa?" She had forgotten it, but fetched it quickly. "Right, hop inside," said the fireman, "and we're going on a practice rescue. We'll see you all in a minute." The engine left with Peppa inside for a short journey. In the meantime, Belle and Flynn had arrived at their real fire. At the rescue centre, Peppa and the fire engine met Madame Gazelle and the class at a tree where a toy cat was stuck up at the top. The fire engine reversed up to the tree. Peppa was now going to rescue the cat. She climbed out of the cab, got onto the roof and swung the ladder into position. She then climbed up the ladder and rescued the toy Hello Kitty. All the class cheered. Meanwhile, back at the real fire, Belle and Flynn put the flames out to a round of applause from the assembled crowd and were getting ready to return. Back at the centre, Peppa was once again on the ground, showing the class the rescued Hello Kitty. Everyone agreed that it had been a fabulous school outing and that they had learned a lot about rescues. Thank you for watching our story.